No, no.
Okay, hi everybody, my name is James, and welcome to Formula 1 2016 Season 3, race number 5 at Spain with Jake. Say hello, Jake.
Hello, Snake.
Okay.
I
Right,
know we seem to be doing it in songs.
well, you
Yeah.
know, I sometimes do that. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, so I'm leading the championship, but only by 22 points, and then there's Max Verstappen, Nico Rosberg, not far behind Lewis Hamilton. So it's still close at the moment, and it's early days yet. In the constructors, Ferrari pretty comfortable at the moment in third place, but I think we're going to struggle to try and beat Mercedes or Red Bull because Sebastian Vettel's had poor results recently. So we'll try our best though, and let's go into practice one. Oh,
I don't think I'm going to be able to get purple around here, so I think green in the track in the gate test is fine. It doesn't really matter what we do. I mean, why am I doing the practice programs anymore?
resource points.
Towards what?
Towards, you know, because you get points. You know, it's like whose line, the points don't matter. You could get yourself 1,000 points.
I think I'm just going to skip to qualifying.
Fair enough. Oh, I forgot to load up my setup on my car. Oh,
So I don't know what a qualifying pace is going to be like until qualifying. I've gone for this race. I don't know about you, Snake. I don't know if you think it's a good decision, but I've gone for the harder tyre allocation.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I usually do that.
So, I thought Spain is a track where it's going to be needed.
I feel like for a 50% race, if you go on like the middle or like the softer tyre allocation thing, you get too many soft tyres and too many of the faster compounds. If it was 100%, then yeah, maybe it might be more useful, but for a 50% race, I don't feel like it's that important.
Okay. Time to go to qualifying 1. And apparently there's rain forecast for the start of my race.
Oh. Oh yeah, I need to check that as well.
So if that's the case, then I'm going to risk it, and I'm probably just going to burn softs in Q3. Look how what tyres have I got for Q1, because I want to try and get through, if possible. I want to try and get through on the mediums.
Once again, as usual, as what I'll be doing for the whole season, I'll be starting at the back of the grid, so there will be no qualifying. Only the practice runs and then straight into the race.
Spain will be a tough track to get through the cars on, I think.
Yeah, well, that's the challenge. No, I think I've done very well so far.
Monaco will be a real challenge.
Monaco, Jesus Christ. Somehow I'm going to have to get past all the cars and somehow get into the points.
Good luck.
Without binning it. Yeah.
If I was you, I think you're going to start on the hardest tyre available at Monaco, aren't you, the soft?
I don't know, should I? I mean, I could bin it on lap 1 and need to pit.
You could, but at the same time, if you're on the suit, it's pointless going on ultra softs or super softs because you have nowhere to go. At least everyone might pit early and then you're out in softs and you can get some good laps in.
I guess. I'll see what happens. I don't really think it'll matter that much what tyres I'm on because I'll always be stuck behind a car.
Going out for a medium tyre run in Q1, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get through. Magnussen's currently quickest. Yes, Magnussen.
That's fantastic.
Alright, gate test. Aced. before we do that, let's load up my setup.
The car feels so good to drive now.
Now, compared to what?
Well, how it was before.
Why? What was it like before?
It was still really good, but it feels even better now.
Why? Have you changed, what, setup or something?
I had that last upgrade, didn't I?
Oh. I didn't know it made a difference.
Your car's to improve in performance, so it has to get better, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it improves in performance, but I thought you meant, like, the car felt different, like it felt better to drive.
It does.
Oh, okay.
That's how it, because it had downforce upgrade. Yeah, that didn't go over. You know, I was talking about how good the car was to drive.
Did you jinx it?
DRS sign. And it went in the gravel a little bit.
It's a dry weekend for me, so fantastic. Let's go and do some quali pace. No, quali pace.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, is there a deer on track? So I was actually watching F1 and there was actually a deer on track, which I found very hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna struggle to get through Q1 on the mediums. In fact, I'm in the drop zone already.
Well, why didn't you try and go on the fastest compound and try and get into Q2?
I've gained a lot of time by not messing up that corner.
I'm quite confused that you're on the mediums to begin with in Q1.
I've got to try and, if I can get through a slower tyre, it's beneficial.
In what way?
Of tyres for the other session. Well, I've only got 3 sets of tyres to use throughout qualifying.
I guess. But if you're struggling, then I would recommend you go on the faster tyre. Because then, you know, you've got fresh tyres, you know, if you don't go through to Q3, so...
I get the feeling if I get through to Q3, I'm just going to have to sit it out. Because this just isn't going to work. You probably get 3 sets of tyres for qualifying. You get more than that in real life.
Oh, way more. Way
so
more.
Everyone has done their first runs, and I'm in 21st. I'm half a second down on Rosberg, who's on the same tyre as me.
Alright, so with that lap time, I'm predicted to qualify in 3rd place, apparently. I think that's what it said. Oh no, maybe not. It's just being weird. Anyway.
I don't want to go.
Well, that time I did a 1:23.9. Okay.
Let's have 7 kilograms of fuel.
Set, not to North 36 time.
Best lap so far is a 1:23.9.
Yes, thanks, Jeff, but I actually want to advance qualifying now.
As all the cars are now over the line, you're
just
like, I know what you want to do.
No, Jeff, just don't. No, Jeff. No, Jeff. No, Jeff. Okay. Give me those resource points. Right. No point in listening to Emma, so let's just go straight into qualifying and skip it. Doesn't matter what my objective is.
we are at the circuit
So we are going to go straight into the race. Tie from session. Alright. So, can I make it 4 wins in a row? And, don't think I could make it 5 wins in a row if I get to Monaco, that is. Be looking to finish the race full stop.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I fucked that up again.
Okay. Right, let's go into the race.
Okay, Jake, it would really help, I don't know, if you drove up, I don't know, normal.
What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder?
It is time to get to in the race. I'm trying not to lose my shoelace.
Where
What?
overtaking can be difficult.
Fuck you on.
I'm just singing.
It's a
What's
sellout
up?
crowd of 140,000 here today
I've done
as
a
we
lap
await
on
lights out for the
options.
730-meter sprint
Yes.
down to turn 1 of this
I'm still in the drop
2.9-mile
zone.
racetrack.
Oh. Well, at least you tried.
Through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot
I'm doing
of
another lap,
high-speed
Snake.
excitement to be
Oh.
found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the
Okay.
terrifying blind right of turn 9.
But I don't think the lap I did
As the
before
drivers
was that
complete their
bad.
preparations down below us
Apart
on the
from one
grid,
big
man
mistake.
who's no stranger
But you think you
to
can
pre-race
improve?
pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box
And
today.
I'll let you know after
Great
get round
have
this
you with us, Ant.
corner
I'm
that's
sure
been
you can tell us
troubling me.
all about
Yeah,
what
that's
goes
much
through a
better.
driver's head before lights out.
Alright, so let's have a look at the grid. Valtteri Bottas in 14th. Okay. Ricardo on pole. He's been on pole a couple of times, I think. Though he hasn't scored so many points.
Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Wow. I'm just looking at the stiffless crowd.
Going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
Or stiff crowd,
Yes!
even, not stiffless.
Get in! He's up to 13.
Let's run through the grid order. It was a good showing from Red Bull in qualifying.
All those
and
are
Daniel
swaying a
Ricciardo
bit
starts
from side to
pole
side,
position.
the crowd
And it's
there.
Pascal Wehrlein
Anyway,
in P2.
well,
Looking
so
down the rest of the
Red
grid,
Bull
we
and
have
then the two
Arianto,
Manners, and then
Rosberg,
Nico
Fernando
Rosberg.
Alonso,
Fernando
and
Alonso in
Verstappen,
5th, good job.
Button, Hamilton, Massa, and
Wow,
Nice,
Carlos.
Hamilton.
I got into
Fiat,
Q2
Grosjean,
by half
Sebastian
a 10.
Vettel, and Bottas, Gutierrez,
Half a
Perez, Nico Hulkenberg,
Teammate is in
and
13th.
Marcus
He's
Ericsson,
usually
Nasser,
qualifying
and
around that
Magnussen,
area.
Jolyon Palmer.
And the Renaults,
And
what a
with lights out, just
surprise.
moment-
I'm right next to the
Kevin.
Renaults.
Kevin Man 1.3 seconds off Magnussen's soft tyre pace.
Good job, Jake.
But there's a shocking Q1 though, because out in Q1 are Perez, Alonso, Nasser, Rosberg, Kvyat and Sainz.
I predicted to do 2 stops, 8 laps on the softs, 12 laps on the mediums, and then 13 laps on the mediums, which sounds very unrealistic to me. I think I might actually start on the mediums. I don't really think starting on the softs is a good idea. So, unless, is it the mandatory tyre? Let's have a look.
Don't think there is a mandatory tyre.
Just 2 tyre compounds, isn't it? 2 different
Yeah.
tyre compounds. Okay, that's fine then. Mandatory tyre mediums. Okay, that's fine. I'll start on the mediums then.
Yeah. Do you have that when like big name drivers try to get through the first session on mediums and they fuck it up? Or the, you know, and not the softest compound tyre?
What's that?
I said, do you have like where like big drivers, big name drivers, try to get through on a slower tyre and
Oh yeah.
fuck it up?
Oh, sometimes. Usually they do pretty well in doing that. So,
Yeah, Rosberg got 20th because he didn't go out on softs.
wow. That failed. So, apparently I'll be able to do 14 laps on the mediums. I don't think so, but we'll give it a shot. And then we'll stay on the... We'll go on the hards for about nearly 20 laps. in 19 laps. I think it'll be medium hards, but we'll try that. Or medium hard medium. So, let's give that a go. Start the race. Okay, here we go. Ooh, both the Renaults are on hard tyres, that's interesting.
We Renaults, we know what we're doing.
Yeah. We know what we're doing, always starting at the back.
But when you're into a false sense of security.
Okay, I'm up into 18, so a good start. Oh, and there's a bit of... Oh, Kvyat made the move, I had to back out. Ooh, that was close. Oh, Kvyat spun round! Oh, and I've been blocked! I've been blocked! Why is that my fault? Shit! Great. Ah, well done, Kvyat, you useless tit. Right. Gotta go and pit, my front wing's damaged. Just great. Kvyat, just like, your move was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I had nowhere to go. He he just... I
think you're alright.
No! I was doing so well, and then Kvyat made a stupid mistake, spun round, and I had nowhere to go.
You're in the fucking rear.
Yeah. He collided with another driver, and then he was sideways, and I was like, oh, I went straight into him. I was like, oh, I thought he would ghost. But that didn't even happen either. Right.
For fuck's sake. Do that fucking corner.
I just hope that a safety car comes out during this race.
Oh dear, did I miss the last chicane? Oh no.
Oh, Jake.
8th place, get in!
Oh, Jake.
You've all done it.
Oh yeah, we've all done it. Oh, that one person, Joe.
Well, I've definitely seen Joe do it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, but they're so, like, I'm matching them in the first and second sectors, but for some reason in sector 3 they're ridiculously quick. So maybe they're cutting it too.
Jake, we both know that's not true.
And he's into Q3, get in.
Taking advantage, huh? Fair enough.
I'm not gonna go out in Q. I'm not gonna go out in Q3. So to be fair, I've only.
Why don't you just cut the whole corner entirely and get pole?
No.
No. Well, why
You can't
not?
cut it all entirely. It won't let you cut it all entirely.
Oh, have you tried that?
No, but I know. I tried it in a quick, you know, in one of our 5 lappers.
Oh, so you have tried it then?
In a 5 lapper when we're just taking the piss, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Magnussen has taken pole on a 120 flat. What a lap time.
The next car ahead is a Renault.
I am starting in P10.
120 flat? Jesus.
This is what I
I'd be 3 seconds slower.
My lap time, my legitimate lap time when I didn't cut the chicane was a 121.7.
Interesting.
That time I did cut was on 21.5. You're thinking only 2 times quicker, but I was on a really shit lap until I cut. I mean, until I used all the track.
Well, I'm 18 seconds behind Jolie and Palmer, and that's not good, because even when I do catch up to Palmer, I know there's another fleet of cars that I need to catch up to as well, which are miles away.
I'm gonna finish in 5th or higher and beat Magnussen. That's just not gonna happen, is it?
Haryanto's got fastest lap.
Of course he has. It's amazing.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, last time I checked, Manarol currently the second best in terms of car performance.
and Haryanto's the best driver on the grid. What a combination!
We'll soon see.
Oh, it is raining at the start of the race. This could actually play into my hands because I don't have much dry pace.
Do you know what didn't play into my hands? Kvyat spinning round and getting in my way. Alright, gap 17 seconds.
If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
Right, so a lap. I need to do 16 or 17 laps on these tyres. Boy, is that going to be tough.
Okay, gap ahead is 14.9 seconds.
Well, I'm catching them because they're both having a fight. The Renaults.
They're having a gangbang.
They're having a ball. They're having a gangbang against the wall.
It's time. What?
Naff will get it.
And the nav's not here.
Oh. I like, yeah.
Camera
He's at uni
waves.
now. He's like, I get it.
Away in Spain, the rain in Spain is mainly on the track. That start hasn't gone well because Grosjean, he bell end parked it in front of me. But that's gone better.
Okay. What's the gap now? 12 seconds. Come on, that's push.
A bit worried.
Last thing I want is to finish behind the Renaults.
Oh, to 7. And I'm up to 6.
6.
I hit the back of Raikkonen and somehow managed to not spin.
And you somehow managed to go into Opera at the same time.
I know. And I'm closing down Raikkonen. I've heard the rest of it's
I have to give credit to Jeff for telling me to do 2 sets of hard tyres to the end of the race, because that might work. Oh, card is quickest.
yeah,
Although,
I'm tempted to use my hard tyres when it dries up.
I'm not far off the leader's pace, but that's the problem, because I need to go quicker than them to catch up. Okay. So, but maybe when they've pitted and that, I might be a bit closer. Oh yes, top of the screen.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Let's try and keep those laps in.
Right now, the only thing I'm thinking is
consecutive.
bottom of a screen.
Bottom of the screen.
This is tough. It's tough in these conditions. So there's a train ahead of me. Verline's holding up the 2 Ferraris, who are my title rivals. So Verline's doing me a favour.
Being consistent, that's exactly what I need.
And am I going to attack Raikkonen for P5 with 2 title rivals? And I'm going to take Vettel for P4 as well. It's too close. We're still side by side. Oh!
See the Renaults fighting for 20th place.
Yeah. I'm up to 4. Wow, get it. Oh shit, I missed a braking spot.
I'm starting to see the cars. Let's see
Right, I'm up to
cars
4,
on track on the map.
And choo choo, it's all aboard the Warrior train. So the top 3 in front of me is Magnussen and Ricciardo, and then Verline is way back from them, and it's me.
Top of the screen.
Ricardo's putting pressure on Magnussen. Front.
Right. Let's go Rich Mix. It's Rich Mix it, baby.
I'm quick in the wet conditions. Why can't it stay wet all race?
Hello, Magnussen.
Faster than the car through sector 1. Faster through sector 1.
Hello, Berline. Your ass is mine.
Oh, Magnussen. Oh, Magnussen. Just get out of the way.
And I'm up to third. Come on.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Oh, Magnussen's still going for it. Go away. Alright, my teammate Vettel is in the pits, so I can only assume that he was on the softs.
That is what you assume.
Oh, okay, well, the overtake worked, so who cares?
What did you do, Steak?
Well, I took too much of the curb, and somehow I still got past Palmer.
Fuel to mix 2.
I've jumped another car, so I'm in 19th.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to take too much curb in these conditions. I'm the quickest car on track at the moment. Get in. At top of the screen.
Same here, but I don't think it's enough to catch up to the top drivers. It's enough to catch up to maybe some drivers that in the points, maybe, perhaps. We'll see. I'm hoping a lot of drivers will have to end up pitting twice, and I'll only have to pit twice after the incident.
7 seconds.
I'm hoping the rain stays for as long as possible. But I get the feeling it's already starting to wear off.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
I am closing in on the front two.
Okay, another driver's pitted, so I'm going to jump in.
Jump, jump.
Jump around. Jump around. Jump up, and get down.
Yes.
Almost catching up to a lot of cars, so that's good news.
Wow, I missed out on getting the fastest lap by 1,000th of a second of my previous best. Consistency.
I'm pushing, I've gone in Rich Mix.
So basically, on legendary difficulty to win this championship, all I've got to do is hope for a lot of wet races. Because you all know I like it wet.
Bit too much information, Jake. Do you want to put a phone number at the bottom of the screen? You know.
What are you on about? I was on about the track being wet.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly.
Oh, yeah, how silly of me.
Indeed, how silly of this thing. Those posh folk don't talk about things like that.
Now we talk about having a cup of tea and maybe a scone.
I'm playing Uno.
That's too common.
Oh, well, you see.
We play things
You're
like
just
Scrabble and Cluedo.
And Countdown. It's not technically a game, but We play along with it while it's on TV.
I play along with Rachel Riley.
Well, you just ruined the Porsche talk, haven't you?
No.
What I admire about Rachel Riley is her math skills. And the fact she's got a fucking great rack.
I heard she likes to play rugby, so, you know.
I have to try it
Use
on
your
with her.
imagination.
Get it? Try. Rugby.
Bottom of the screen.
Bottom of the screen. Oh, track's gonna dry shortly, it's just said. Just as I've closed up on the 2 leaders.
Oh well, you tried. Unlucky. Unlucky, son.
And I'm up to second. It's a Renault 1-2 for the second race in a row.
3 seconds.
I see a train. A lot of cars actually. That will help me get right back into this game.
It's all about the game.
I'm gonna take you to the game.
Gotta take you to the game. Bar.
The game bar. Game bar. Okay, right behind Signs. Signs. In the words of Ludacris, move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out. Oh shit. Oh, that was a bit aggressive. Oh well.
Try and get Magnussen through the exit of this corner.
Sebastian is 3 places ahead of you, just 3 places.
Oh, is he now? Well, I cannot wait to see him. Let's see where Sebastian Vettel is. Oh my god. There's loads of cars that have just come out of the pits and they are making the cars go very slowly.
Mr. Slowly.
Ooh! Oh my god. I think I've got the move done. Thank fuck for that. Right. Sebastian Vettel, hello! Are you going to be a good teammate and, you know, don't take me out?
Fernando's.
Whew. God, that was scary, but I've managed to move up into 12.
I'm leading Magnussen. It's a Renault 1-2 at the moment, but I'd say Magnussen's still more likely to win the race than me when he gets dry.
Tyres starting to wear, but I'm going to try my best to try and take these to 16 laps.
What lap are you on now?
12. Front left's at
Jesus.
49%.
I am behind you. Middle sector on lap 8.
0.0 seconds.
Verstappen has a problem with his car, and that's great because I can see him and he's holding up Bottas. Oh, double overtake.
It seems like there's some problem with their car.
And I'm in the points. I'm in 9th. Okay. Preferably I'd like to take these tyres to lap 17, because the first lap was basically on medium, so technically I've only done 12 laps on these so far, so I could do with doing 5 more laps. Oh come on, exceeding track limits, what fucking noise.
Oh, top of the screen. Going away. He's telling me to change strategy. I don't know if he wants me to go for slicks. I don't think it's ready for slicks.
Hamilton's gone fastest.
Conditions to remain dry.
Keep current.
Update you if the outlook changes.
I ain't got voice commands on, have I? What? Okay, it said I had spoke, but it said I confirmed the change. What? Didn't do that.
Sometimes you you got to be very clear in your message, otherwise it won't understand what you've said.
Keep current.
Keep black currant. I want apple juice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pit slicks. Not this lap, but the lap after.
I think I can make it to 17 laps on this. Well,
It's telling
to
me
lap
to
17.
pit now, but I'm just not convinced it's dry enough yet. So I'm gonna stay out. What are they all doing? They're also staying out. That tells me a lot, really. I didn't think... Jeff was telling me to pit, but I was like, I really don't think it's ready.
I mean, the engineer does tell you when to pit for wet tyres or dry tyres at a pretty decent time, but you can go in a lap earlier sometimes, and it turns out to be the perfect call.
Yeah, I think at the end of this lap I'm gonna pit for slicks.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was ready.
Because if they tell you to pit at the start of the lap, you can lose a bit of time. You've just got to drive around the whole track.
Well, I've gained a 3-second lead at front, which is going to evaporate as soon as I go on to slicks. How long are you getting taken the hard tyres for?
I think I could do these tyres for 16 laps. So that's what I'm doing now.
That's good then. I could do the hard tyres for that. And then go on the softs for the final 6-7 laps. That works for me. I think it's time to pit. So I'm not sure, to be honest.
See,
I'm staying out for another lap.
Front left's at 62%, and I've done 14 laps on these tyres, so I should be able to do 2 more.
No one else is pitting, and I really don't think it is ready for slicks yet. My tyres are fine, 44%.
Wow, my teammate's pitted again. Jesus, he's pitted twice already. Surely that's Sebastian's final pit stop. I'm guessing he's going to be on the hard tyres. I'm currently in 6th place.
Magnussen's dropped down below Ricciardo, so he's down to 3rd.
Let's try and catch up to Jensen.
Jensen boot on.
Jensen buttocks.
Of course Nasser has an issue with his car. He's in a Sauber. The car is an issue.
We have an issue with the driver. The driver is slow.
We have an issue with the driver. The driver is Palmer.
Oh, there's a battle going on in front of me. That's good. I want them to slow down.
Still water coming off the surface. I don't think it's ready yet.
Yep, I'm coming in this lap, Jeff. Okay. Oh, Button's got past Ricciardo. He's on the quicker tyre compound. Okay. I think I'm still looking good for the points here.
Do you reckon I'll be able to take mediums 10 or 11 laps?
You're asking a lot, I think, but you never know.
You took the hard 16 laps.
It's hard to say, because I'm not really sure. Why change strategy, Jeff? Why? What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm just gonna change.
They're both the same thing, Jeff!
Put me off.
Well, Jeff's putting me off. He's like, do you want to pit for hard tyres this lap, or do you want to pit for hard tyres this lap? What's the fucking difference?
These hard tyres come with a well done badge.
Here, right, I'm pitting Jeff. Now don't tell me anything different. I'm sticking with a strategy and that's it. We're not changing it. Right. See, I get stressed when I have to fight from the back after a collision.
There's still spray coming off the tyres, and while there's spray coming off the tyres, I'm not pitting.
Alright, I'm rejoined in 12th, and I don't need to pit anymore, so I reckon I could definitely get in the points. Let's do this. Yes. Okay. I'm going to Rich Mix soon.
Did you take hard 16 laps?
Yeah. It went pretty well actually. I reckon I could do at most 18 laps on the hard tyres.
I think 10 laps on the mediums is easy then.
I got to about 70% on the front left after 16 laps.
Yeah, I'm going on mediums, soft to hards. I'm going to do 2 stints on the mediums.
And the move on Gutierrez is done. And I'm up into 11. And not far in front is Carlos Sainz.
I think one more lap. It isn't drying up very quickly this track.
Oh, there's a driver coming out. It's Jenson Button. Oh! Sainz and Button are fighting each other. And me and Sainz have gotten past Jenson. Right, now I'm going to try and get past Sainz. Not here. Try and get him in the next corner. A bit too far away. There we go. Got more speed out of here than Sainz did. Okay, move is done. Oh, and they're right up my chuff. Okay.
God, at this rate, I might be able to do a hard stint, a medium stint, a soft stint. I'll take it one step at a time. Still don't know if the track's going to be ready for slicks this lap. I don't think it is. It can. I think it's really cold track temperatures. I think they're just making it really difficult to clear the water away. No, I don't think they're still spraying. Having said that, my intermediates are going to run out soon.
Right, let's go back into Rich Bix. Let's burn this fuel off.
No, I'm not pitting this lap. All my tyres on now, 67%. Please track dry. Magnussen and Ricciardo have got into a battle, so that's increased my gap to 4 seconds.
Next up is Fernando.
This track has to dry this lap and need it to dry this lap. Actually, I could probably maybe do 2 more laps if I really have to, but Starting to really not feel good. With a lot of oversteer. Still clearing away spray. That's the issue we have. Oh.
Is it actually a strategy change, or is it the exact same thing that Jeff is telling you?
He's telling me to go on inters.
Oh, top and screen.
Good job. That was the fastest lap.
I just don't think the rain has stopped. I don't think slicks will be inters even would be a good option, so I'm going to stay out another lap.
Haha, Inters would be a good option.
Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Actually, I'm thinking here at this rate, as
There's a freeway battle for 5th place.
if
I'm
we
catching
can
them
finally
up.
pit at it, if we can finally pit at the end of this lap, which God knows they're in this weather, I could probably do hards to the end. 17 laps it would be.
That would work, I think.
Yeah.
Any more than 18 laps, I think you're pushing it.
Speeding up again, so I expect they fix whatever the problem was.
Not
So-
gonna lie now, my tyres feel awful. Please track just dry. Oh, here we go. It's just said to me actually go for hards until the end. Wow, Jeff knows.
See, sometimes Jeff has the better idea than we do.
And if Jeff's saying pit for hards this lap, I'm not going to disagree with him because these inters aren't going to do another lap.
Let's see if we can use DRS to pass him.
And frankly, I cannot stay out on track any longer.
Okay, I'm right behind
Yeah.
Fernando's chuff.
I'm going to have to pit this lap. DRS has been enabled. That's usually a
Here
good
we go.
sign.
Alonso. Oh, fuck! Shit.
Steve,
Even
would
so,
you agree with
Alonso.
DRS being enabled is a good sign that it's dry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've got a damaged front wing, but I'm going to keep going to the end still.
I entered the pits with my tyres on 80%.
I went into the back of Grosjean. I took too much speed
Magnus-
carrying into the next corner.
Thanks to me pitting, Magnussen's going to have to carry on.
Ah.
A 1.9 second pit stop. Get in, Renault.
Wow. Nice.
Fair play.
They don't mess
Oh
about.
God, I need to get out in front of Haryanto.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards
I
will
have
give you a
done.
penalty.
Bit.
Yes, alright, Jeff, shut up. I have got a damaged front wing, so it is hard to take the corners.
Oh, it's much quicker on these tyres.
Alright, Kvyat is next.
It seems they fixed whatever the problem was. Coming back up to speed.
Slipstream! Nim 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 nim! Oh, not quite. Surely in the next corner though. There we go. Moved on. And I'm up into 5th. Come on! Come on, car. We don't need a front wing.
Surely it's not your entire front wing.
Well, we don't need a piece of a front wing.
All those parts they put on it, they're not important.
No, it's just for show.
Magnussen's in the pits, as are all the Inters runners ahead of me. Oh my god, and I think I closed on them loads. Well, let's find out. See you later, Kevin. They've all gone onto hard tyres, I think that tells me everything I need to know. I think we're going to the
Top
end
of the
now.
screen.
Gap to leader, 11.4 seconds.
With damaged front wing, that must have been a very good lap.
11.5 seconds.
This is the important thing now. What's the gap? It looks to me like about 6 or 7 seconds.
There's 2 drivers ahead of me. I'm going to try and catch up to both of them. They're in 4th and 3rd place.
I've got 6.2 seconds. I'm not sure that's going to be a big enough gap. I'm not going to let them through if they catch me. I'll have to work for it.
One thing I've got going for me, Bottas, who is ahead, is on the same tyres as I am.
I forgot I was on dries, I just broke stupidly early. It takes some adjusting, doesn't it?
Well, I think the strategy of going on 2 sets of hard tyres after the collision was a very good idea.
Hard tyres are the way forward in this race.
Yeah, it's really worked out.
Top of the screen.
I lost a lot of time then. Damn it.
Oh,
Gap
Ricardo's
1.9 seconds.
Ricardo's beaten me by a couple of tenths. Having said that, that's not much.
Are you sure, Jeff? It said 1.9 for me. Not 2.3, the gap. So I hope you're wrong.
Oh, fastest laps are just going to keep tumbling. Hamilton's gone into the 1:30s. What's your fastest laps, Nick? So I've got a guide of what sort of is a proper dry pace.
On the hard tyres, I just did a 1:24.6 with a slightly damaged front wing.
Yeah, we're in the 1:30s, so we're still adjusting.
Come on, Carl, we can do this. That's it, we're getting closer. Oh, I've just noticed we are slowly catching up to whoever's in 2nd place also. So this could be a battle for 2nd here.
See what lap time I've managed to get myself down to this time. It is a 1:29.4.
I'll lay off the fuel for a bit and we'll go on rich mix for like the last 2 or 3 laps.
Again, Ricciardo quicker than me by a tenth. Raikkonen is flying in 3rd place. 1:28.4.
Come on, Carl. That's it. Alright, right behind Bottas.
Rosberg's in 1st place.
Rosberg's leading the race. Oh, so much better that exit than Bottas's. And I'm up into 4th. Ricciardo is next.
Have you got sunny warm like sunny warm weather?
What? What's sunny
Have you
warm
got
weather?
sunny, oh, blue skies.
Yeah, blue skies, hardly any clouds. Sun.
I'm just thinking like cooler track temperatures and clouds like could mean that my tyres have got more like duration or longer duration, should I say?
Yeah, possibly.
I've just had hope
Yes!
for the tyres to wear off.
Ricardo is pitting. I'm up into 3rd. Head in. Oh. Bottas is making the move. But I'm not going to make it easy. Okay.
Right. There's good news and bad news for me in my race at the moment.
Jake, if you ever do watch this, don't watch the live stream.
Why?
Well, Bottas was trying to make the move, and I thought I got past him, and I think he spun round. And the virtual safety car is out because of it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yes, basically, Snake. The good news for me is, the bad news, should I say, is that everyone behind me is going a lot quicker. The good news is they all seem to be closing in on each other, and I'm hoping themselves.
Ah, that's good then.
So it's a tough one to call, this one. I think my tyres should be alright.
Come on.
Virtual safety car
Yes.
ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Okay, slow down, slow down.
Yeah, tyres should be okay to the end.
Which
Right,
means
there we go.
fast. Reduce your pace.
I think I managed to get quicker under the virtual safety car, so that's good. So took a bit of advantage. Right.
Magnussen's pace has disappeared. He's nowhere near me.
Gap to me and Haryanto is 6 seconds, and he's on the mediums.
17.8 seconds.
It's going to be hard to catch up to Haryanto. But I'll give it my best.
My drive pace is starting to show.
Ooh, 5.9 seconds. Okay, let's keep pushing. You never
Giving it,
know.
giving it everything, but are about 6-7 tenths a lap quicker than me, if not more.
Well,
The engine is going to be down slightly. Shots right away.
right, I think, hopefully, Haryanto's tyres will be going off, and that's when I could catch him. So let's try and push. 5.8 seconds, okay. If we can go a second quicker a lap, I could be right up against him.
Jesus Christ, Ricardo, the gap is down to 3.8 seconds.
Which mix? Come on, Carl.
I'm starting to think Rich Mix now, but might not be a bad
Damn
shout.
it. 6.1 seconds.
I think once they catch up to me, I'm going to go Rich Mix, so I've got the straight line speed to defend.
Yeah.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Because they are going to catch up to me no matter what I do.
Well, I don't think a win is on the cards, and
Lap so far.
I think it's going to be tough to get second place. But I'm looking good for third. Alonso's right behind me though.
My teammate's dropped to 5th, he's at the back of the queue that's closing on me. But Raikkonen and Vettel are getting closer to Ricardo, and hopefully I'll start battling him soon.
Tell you what, I'll happily take a podium finish after what happened in the first lap. Like, seriously.
Well, before the race started, I'd taken any points. So
Through no fault of my own, like, through this race. I've actually been very good in this race. The only mistake I did was going into the back of Grosjean and getting a slightly damaged front wing. That's all that's happened. Apart from that, I feel like I've driven brilliantly around here today. So that's all good. In fact, like, all the races I've done so far this season, I'm very impressed with, so I'm pleased.
It is 6.
I just feel like I know in this race and like all the others I couldn't have driven any better.
Yeah.
Like although I've had no pace at Spain, I feel like I haven't really done anything wrong. Certainly not in the race anyway.
Carter goes fastest with a 124 dead.
Yeah, he's just done a 24.2 for me and I've done a 25.3 in response.
I'm on lap 30, so less than 4 laps to go.
Oh, I wish I was on lap 30. I'm on lap 20.
Well, it's a longer race for you, with it being, you know, in changeable conditions.
And the qualifying.
But I've had my wet races, so thankfully I'm getting some dry ones.
Tyres should make the end. I've done a 24.8. What's Ricardo? Oh, Vettel's done a 23.3.
At the moment, I know I'm only matching Haryanto's times, really. The gap's still around 6 seconds.
Oh, Vettel's just overtaken Raikkonen for third. Vettel's on a mission. Raikkonen's got him back. That's going to help me.
If anything, I think Fernando might be slowly catching me. Gap was 3 seconds from behind. I'll check again. Next lap.
Ricardo's 1.5 seconds behind me.
Ah.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
The only hope for
Raikkonen
second now
Vettel.
is Ria loses his tyres and the fact that he's coming up into traffic, hopefully he'll get held up.
We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait
Vettel
too
and
long to
Raikkonen
take
battling is meaning, but it's just Ricardo closing on me at the moment.
Ah.
1.1 now. Don't really think I'm going to be able to keep him behind, but I'll put myself. I'm not going to let him through. Right, it's time to rich mix it because he's on my backside. How much spare fuel? I've got 2.5 laps.
Oh yeah, you've kept your fuel.
I've had it in standard all race, and to be fair, I took out like 7 kilos for the start.
Yeah, I didn't take out much, but I've been picking up a lot.
6 seconds. Our gap to our teammate is 15.1 seconds.
So Ricardo, you've caught up to me. That's easy. You're now going to overtake me.
Ooh. Fighting talk.
Vettel and Raikkonen are going mental behind me, and Magnussen just seems to be sitting back and thinking, I don't want to be a part of that Ferrari battle.
1 seconds.
Alright, me and Fernando are going the same pace roughly. A bit like me and Haryanto, but Haryanto's on the mediums. He's come up to the traffic. Hopefully he's being massively held up. No, he's gone
Not gonna lie,
past.
like if it was a track, if there's a track that I have to defend my lead on, Spain isn't the worst one. There's not many overtaking spots. Having said that, he's got a massive run on me on the straight. Oh, my straight line speed though is on point. He just couldn't get past me. Couldn't even get alongside.
Right, I think I'm looking good for third place. I don't think I can catch Rio now, so I'm going to cruise it and get a fantastic podium finish, and I will happily take it. So I'm really pleased. So let's just coast it.
I wish I could coast it. The whole top 5 now are spread by about 4 seconds.
Ah.
Ferrari's still going at it. Ricardo putting the pressure on me.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well,
Just keep looking.
up with the Renaults again. So I started
Yeah,
with the
go on,
Renaults,
Magnus.
but now it looks like I'm going to finish with the Renaults.
You're into that French kinky stuff.
I don't get it. Okay.
Renault's French.
Oh. Okay. Anyway,
No! Ricardo, no! He's alongside.
Nico Rosberg wins the race. That's Spain. The
Oh.
Season 1 champion wins here.
Don't watch the live stream.
Oh god, what have you done? And third place!
Ricardo!
Come on! Yes!
Happy with that performance.
Oh,
Well, let me put it to you. Well done, Zig.
thank you. Get in!
Let me
What
put it to
recovery.
you- Can I put it to you this way? Ricardo is no longer in second.
That's another historic win.
Oh, have you spun him round?
And I have
Right
to
round.
wonder, Anthony Davis,
I gave him
just
space.
what
I'll let you have a look at
sets
it's
apart
on lap
the competition here.
the beginning of lap 28.
Strategy. You
Watch
can
that
tell
on my
they've done
live
a lot of
stream
work
and
on
let me know what you think. 'Cause I think I gave him space.
and get the most out of the tyres.
But you'll have to.
It highlights just how much the team's
There's
I'll
similar
give
one to-
an inside opinion on that.
There's no good having a well-oiled machine machine behind the scenes without.
That gives me a bit of breathing space over the Ferraris.
So that's my 15th podium of my career. So get in. I think it's my second ever third place as well, if I can recall.
Yeah, to anyone who's watching, let me know what you think of that collision between me and Ricciardo, because I personally don't think I did anything wrong. But I understand.
So the season 1 champion wins at Spain, and Haryanto did a very good job in getting second.
So then, it's time to see how this result
Where
affects the
did...
Drivers'
Oh, Sebastian
Championship.
Vettel got a better result. He got 8th place, so he got some points.
After a difficult race today
Yes, that's
for our
4 points for
championship
Ferrari to add
leader. Now
on
then,
to
Anthony
the telly.
Davidson,
And we got
who was your
19
driver of
points
the day?
today.
It's a difficult call. but I'm
McLaren
going to
did
have to
well,
give it to the
4th and
Ferrari
5th.
driver.
Get
They did
in.
a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without
Alright.
losing pace. Something that's a very handy skill
Okay.
to have in modern day Formula One.
On to the constructors
So,
then.
after
The Saints have
that,
extended their lead
still
at the
leading the
top of
championship,
standings.
but
There was also
Nico
a strong
Rosberg
showing
has
from the
closed in on
McLaren
me,
team
and he's
today,
only
as they made
17
their
points
way up the
behind,
standings. That's it
followed
for
by
today's
Lewis
Grand
Hamilton,
Prix.
who is
From
29
Anthony,
points
it's goodbye,
behind. So
and see you again.
Mercedes are on top of all the other drivers, except for moi.
Yeah, just because I had an incident with Ricciardo that stopped his race doesn't mean I'm out of the woods just yet, because I've now got both Ferraris on my tail. And they are my key championship rivals.
Ah.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have wanted to take out Ricciardo because was in between me and them.
And I'm finally in the green in terms of driver position.
I've had a shocking exit through the last corner. This is gonna only... Oh god, 3 abreast. No. No.
So, Ferrari in 3rd and only 2 points behind Red Bull in the Constructors. So, I'm going to try and push even further to overtake them. So, anyway, what did I have in previous? Oh yeah, I won last season in Spain, but only 3rd this time, but it was a good recovery nevertheless. So, thank you everybody so much for watching, and we'll see you at the next race in Monaco. I don't want to go! Oh!